Hey guys, and welcome to the fourth video for beginning how to learn C++. We're just going to do another simple project on if statements and probably some variable stuff as well. So if you guys want to start a new project, I'm just going to call it ifs. What's a good name? I fixed my IntelliSense, so I got that working again. So now we can see where I'm messing up easier. So it's nice to know where you mess up. Alright, so I'll just jump right in here, add the main CPP file, cut select CPP, include maybe some input out. Oh, there's input output stuff here. So we're just gonna add that. Alright. So an if statement is basically you're checking to see if something is true or false and basically reacting to how that plays out. So a very basic, very simple thing we can do here is just output if something is true or false. So it's quite easy. It's if. It's just kind of like a function. I like it like this actually. So if bracket, and if both in brackets, so we're just going to end it there now. So this is where we put our statement to check if this is true or not. So if we were to do 1 is equal to 1, that's obviously true. But now see how I have the double equals here? A single equal, as we saw in in another video, is to give the variable on the left the value on the right. But if you're checking if something is the same, you need 2. Kind of weird, but it's just it's kind of nice to have so you're not messing it up and doing the wrong thing. So if 1 is equal to 1, then to do it then it's just the swirly brackets, just like in for a function. And then you want to have some code that will do something when that is true. So if we were to see out true, with endl make it look nice. And if we run this, it's true. Alright, cool. That, from that code, that does not look like it's doing much, does it? No. So let's say if 1 is equal to 2, then write that cout statement. Let's save and run that now. And we get nothing. So what you're seeing here is 1 is equal to 2, so if 1 is equal to 2, then I would jump into this block of code. Since it is not equal to 2, then I will skip this block of code and start running from here, which is just the return 0. Now we could do something called an else, and then another block. We can just write out false. Then whenever our if statement is true, it'll go, okay, yeah, it's true. I'll jump in here, write this code. Since that was true, I will not do the else statement and skip over this code and continue on. So if it's true, we write this. If it's false, then we'll write false. So exclamation right there. Maybe I'll save. We'll save around that one. And this time we see that it says false. So what can we do with that? Well, let's say we had what's something different here. If we do yes, we'll get a number from a user and see if they're writing what number they're writing. So if we just move down here a bit and let's tell the user what we're looking for. We'll say enter a 5. And we're going to need an integer to hold the number that we're getting, called num. one M in middle ends, or the N at the front. We're gonna C in the num. So now we're gonna say, give me the number that you can put in here. And then we'll just go if num is equal to 5. So we create a variable, an int variable called num, tell the user we're looking for a 5, but they can really type whatever they want in. We take the number and store it in the num variable, and then we check what it is. We go if num is equal to 5, then we'll write out true. If not, then we'll write out false. We'll save on this one. Enter a 5. I'll write a 5, that'll be nice. True. Awesome. Let's try this again. Enter a 5. Oh, what? 17. False. So now we've got some if statements going on here. Okay, nice. Now, what if we wanted to see if there? Let's do some words. So if we try and say, enter a banana. I like bananas. I have one today. It's delicious. So now we need to be a string, and we've got to remember to include a string library so we can use it properly. And it's not a num anymore; it's a word. Now I could keep it as num. You'll see here. It's not complaining here. It's not complaining here. It's still taking strings. And you'll notice the squiggly marks underneath the equal marks. I'm just going to run it so we can see what error message pops up. For anybody who doesn't have this error list, by the way, you can find it by going to Window, nope, View. There should be an error list there. I know sometimes it's not, so if you go to Other Windows, it should be somewhere in here if it's not there. It's kind of nice to have because you get this fancy list of what the heck's going on. So here it says binary, that's an operator, equal, equal. No operator found which takes a left-hand operator of type string. So basically what this is yelling about is saying, I have no idea how you can say a number is the same as a string. That doesn't make any sense to me. So if we were to give this a string here and say we're looking for banana, it's not how you spell banana. Okay, on my face. Alright, so now it's not freaking out anymore. It's saying, okay, a string can be the same as a string. That makes sense in this world. Like I was saying, you can keep this as num. It won't freak out, but if you're gonna say it's a number and give it a word, it doesn't make sense. So I just changed that. I'm just gonna copy and paste it. Alright, let's try this one now. Enter a banana. Deal. False. Let's try again. Banana. True. Awesome. So that's working very nicely. I'm kind of going fast in. So there's a lot of cool stuff you do with ifs. There's also another thing you can do here is if we want to do, say we want to tell, here, enter a word. We want to tell the user what color something is that we know of, but we're kind of dumb, so we're just gonna say yellow. Alright, so if they type in banana, oh, here, I don't know. Save and run. Enter word, banana. It's not, I need to learn how to spell. Banana. It's yellow. Awesome. Right again. Well, you already saw what happens if I type it in wrong. Apple. I don't know what color an apple is. So what we can do here, so we have the if, we have an else. There's another statement we can do called else if, and write another if statement. So we'll say if the word is equal to apple, then we're going to see out red. So now we have the string variable word. We tell the user to enter a word. Then we get that word. Then we check, is the word banana? Yes, it is. So I'll write this part. I'll write this block of code and skip everything else and continue here. If the word is not banana, then check if the word is apple. If it's apple, then we'll output red. If it's not banana, or it's not apple, if it's anything else, then we'll write I don't know. So if we save around that now and see how it works, if I type in apple, it's red. If I type in banana, it's yellow. It's kind of like the easiest way to look at how an if statement works. I know how to do variables as well, but we'll just do it in the next video. I'd like to just also point out, I've seen a couple people viewing, and I'm not sure if everyone's liking my videos or not, so if you could leave me a comment, let me know how things are looking out. I'd gladly change things up, or if I'm not going into good enough detail, add another video as to how to do more things if that's what you're looking for. But keep watching out for me. I'm going to keep posting videos, and hopefully we get everyone learning some more C++.